Today I'm going to talking about frequency asked question about for the HMI. So the first one I want to talk about is the data viewing tool. Is this one. About this tool, it is mainly used for to browse the data or the data record or alarm record you export from HMI. For example, I use data record and I use one function switch to use it. You see the flash to the U disk, and you click this function address function button. You will able to get the record file into the U disk. So, for example, which one? For example, this file is I get from HMI. This is database format. So you can see there is the data or I get from the HMI. So this is the an important tool to viewing the data. And so if some customer want to ask about how can we to export like recipe data record or alarm record to a CSV format, we can export as table as CSV file.
Okay.
So for example, I to the desktop. I name it so there is the create a new file named CB. So I forget and the suffix. And then you can open by Office software.
Okay.
About the CSV format, our China use. Wait a moment.
Okay.
about the CS format, I'll try to use dot as the separate sample. I don't know in your region or your country you use which sample to separate the maybe some country you use the semicon this one.
Okay, yes.
So maybe will some error. So you can to replace then to replace all. Okay. I understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a question. Do you have the possibility to showing me how it's possible to access to the database?
Sorry, didn't clear. Noise, some noise.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Do you have the possibility to also showing me the possibility to access to the database? Because I've seen that we have the possibility to use the CSV or the database SQL. You can showing me how it's possible to access to SQL?
You mean SQL?
Yes, SQL.
But our HMI doesn't support SQL now.
You cannot export the data into the SQL, I mean, just CSV.
But our file is all database format. Opened by this the data viewing tool. What is your requirement? I don't get it.
No, yeah, sure. Just a moment. If you stop on the screen, I can see yes, execute SQL. If the customer wanted to export some data to SQL, or if he wanted to, I don't know, transfer some data, save some data into SQL database, is it possible to connect the HMI directly to the database or not?
Oh no. You mean HMI to connect to the something like MySQL or
MySQL MySQL or SQLite or something like that.
No. No, present.
Okay.
The line function. No.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect.
Another one. Okay. So this is the many function about this tool. Okay. The recipe and the alarm record is similar. All can open by this browser tool. Any question about this part? If not, I will go into another question. So about the PI, we have a launch address, right? So HAW is the launch address for the PI. You know about it, right? Okay, so this is just simple question.
From Turkey. Yes. Okay, good.
Okay. Other one is about the communication common measure for communication timeout. This one. So we can cause some communication problem. So I separate into the three situations. Communication failed, communication unstable or lag. So fail is to check the varying method, to check the varying diagram. Okay. And our HMI has this definition table, all pins. You can see it in here.
Is the commission?
Yeah. Another thing is to check the cable you used. Maybe cable is broke, or you can replace one. You need multimeter to measure whether it could conduct or not, if it's possible. Okay. Another one is about the communication parameters, to check something like baud rate, stop bits, data bits, and parity. The fourth one is maybe the communication port is broken. You can check the to change one to see where can normal. This is all about the communication failed. Okay. About the unstable communication, any is considered about the interference, maybe in the site or some power supply interference. About the lag, communication lag, maybe some due to the project contain, maybe delete some script in the project will let the project run more smoothly, or can maybe the HMI cache or to change the source software version. Many is about these three parts. Okay. Any question about this? About this topic?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Another one is about this. Maybe some customer will met why I list down the HMI cannot see the data from the table for the data logging, because we have this setting current time. Okay, because if you once you restart the HMI, the table will require every time when you power on. So maybe this phenomenon will let customer to think this maybe the data is lost, but we can to check to press this icon to pull up this query window, and you can modify the search condition here, and then you will see the previous state. Okay. Because the current time is the wait a moment. Because the current time is the default setting, so some customer will know to change this setting. So we'll let them to think the data might be lost. Okay. And any question about this part?
For now.
Yes.
So it will be easy to web. I mean, I want to approach the.
Okay. Oh, how to say it? Oh, another one is this. How to set the font style. Maybe some customer will met why I change. For example, I use why I change the font format here, but I download into the pack. It need to check this to change. You need to change here, and you will affect to the all object in the HMI. Yeah, then just like this. This font tag also apply for the display chat, like sorry. Or like this data recording, data record or alarm record. All will apply for them. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So about the last one, talking about wait a moment. About the last question, I want to talk about Modbus communication protocol, because this protocol is very common use, right? So you guys know about data format. This is the standard standard format of Modbus message. For example, this is the master to write request. The first is the station number of slave station, and this is the function code, data address, data view, CRC check. Then this is the standard format of Modbus. Okay. Did you guys familiar with the format of Modbus? No?
Yes, I hear you. Okay, I understand.
This is the data format. Okay. This standard format. And station number I want to talk about is here. If we want to edit the station number, we can change here the device number. One way is set here. The second way is on here. The default station number. I will show you. Oh. So here you also can change the slave station number. Okay. Two ways to access.
Okay.
The next about the TCP. TCP is just pay attention to the IP should be consistent with the device IP. Now, sorry, and then to enable the HMI IP. This IP is for HMI itself. And this table is function code corresponding table. About this part, we most use 4 address type in our PI Studio. Okay, 4.
Okay.
This one. 4 is meaning this. It has 3 function code corresponding to it. Z03, Z06, and 110. 3 type. And about the monitoring tool, you can recommend the customer to use some monitoring tool if the customer didn't sure about the protocol whether it's the standard one or not. Like this, the mode scan. Okay. this tool you can check the device is standard protocol well or not.
Yeah, we are using.
Okay, good. So if we met some device not standard one, some this standard protocol, maybe you need to user define protocol. Okay, so it cannot direct communication by this or standard one. The last one is many here. If some customer made some if the communication put one address in one screen, the communication normal, but put another address into the same screen, it will pull up the timeout message. When happen this situation may most probably to caused by address conflict. So when can cause this situation, need to set the continuous length, okay, to check. Yeah. Our default continuous length is still 0. 0 is corresponding to the 126. This is the longest length we get. Okay. I would tell it our default. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Any question about this part?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Today the percent content is all here. It's over.